Hey, what's up everybody? It's Corey with AMX Realty, the Meals Group. I'm going to be sharing with you some awesome tips on how you can try and get your home sold by owner. This isn't something that I typically do, but I had some great content that I wanted to share with you guys that are trying to sell your home by yourself. Stay tuned. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is pricing. It doesn't matter what you're trying to sell. If you don't have it priced right, it's not going to sell. The way that you can do this is do a lot of market research. Find out what properties are selling for, find out what properties are listed for, and you want to have yours right there in the mix. Of course, you may not know what other upgrades are in other houses, but you can get a good idea of what your home should be priced at. I can't tell you how many for sale by owners I run into, and they're just priced $20,000, $30,000 above market value, and there's no way that a house like that is going to appraise or sell. So you want to have your home priced right. That's very important. Okay, the next thing is marketing your property. First off, you want to hire a professional photographer who specializes in real estate photography. This is going to greatly help you out in getting the attention of prospective buyers. The second part of marketing your property that's very important is provide as much information as possible. If buyers are looking for information and they're not seeing it, they're going to start to wonder, well, what is this person hiding? Is there something wrong with the house? There's a lot of different things that run through their mind. Also, a buyer is going to look at 10 or 15 houses a day each time they sit down looking at property. And if they're not finding the information that they need, they're on to the next one and they forgot about your listing. Make sure your house is ready to go on the market. For instance, apply a fresh coat of paint, do any necessary repairs around the house. You want to make sure that whenever people come to view it, that it actually looks nice. And you want to do this before the professional photography. You want every experience and every interaction that people have with this house to be one that says, this place is well kept, it's a nice home, you should live here. Next is be available. If you're trying to sell your home and you're not available to provide information or to show your property, it's not going to get sold. If you can't show it, you can't sell it. You have to be very flexible. You got to answer emails, you got to answer incoming calls. A lot of people, if they see a number they don't recognize, they ignore it. If you're trying to sell your house, that is a no-no. You have to answer the phone. You have to respond to emails in a timely manner. You have to be extremely accessible in this process. Okay, my next tip is offer a buyer agent commission. Whenever a buyer is working with a realtor, they are obligated to pay that realtor a commission. Typically, you'll see that the seller is the one that pays this in 95% of the transactions. And if you're not willing to pay a buyer's agent commission, the buyers may just end up walking from the deal because on top of their closing costs and their down payment, they're having to pay their realtor as well. So you want to be sure and offer that to attract more buyers. With that being said, you can use that as a marketing piece. You can send out an email to all the realtors in your area and say, look, I'm willing to offer a buyer agent commission. I know you're working with a lot of buyers in this area and y'all need to come and check out my property. That's a great way to get more buyers interested in your listing. The last tip I have for you is about negotiating tactics. You're going to receive some lowball offers. That's just the nature of real estate. People want to see if they can get a great deal on a piece of property. Whenever you receive these lowball offers, don't take offense to it. This is simply the buyer getting a feel for where you're at and seeing how flexible you are in your pricing. The one thing I can tell you is that negotiating is a lot like a card game. It's all about who plays their hand the best. Also, negotiating is about making sure that everybody gets a fair deal. I know that everybody wants the highest sales price if they're the seller, and if you're buying, you want the lowest price. I can tell you 95% of the time, if it's not a fair deal to both parties, it's not going to work out. So keep that in mind whenever you're negotiating a sales price. It's got to be a fair deal for everybody, and it's got to make sense. Well, that's all I have on tips on how you can try and sell your home by owner. If you want some more great content, be sure and visit www.themealsgroup.com. Also, if you're interested in how I, myself as a realtor, will get your home sold, be sure and email info@themealsgroup.com with any questions you may have. Thanks, God bless, and have a great day. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by and checking out my video. If you liked it, please share with your friends, like it, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. I'd love to get some feedback. Also, be sure and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you can get updates whenever I release more content. If you want to check out some more videos with great content like what you just saw, be sure and click on the links below. Lots of good stuff. Thanks, God bless, and y'all have a great day.